Okay, so I'm going to assume everybody can see me. I got to figure out how to get chat up. There's the chat on there. And I don't know if anybody's here. 0 viewers.
Hey.
What?
Tip your camera down a little bit. You're only getting like mid-mouth up.
How's that? Is that better?
I don't know. It must be a little bit of a lag. Yes, that's better.
If anybody's out there, somebody say something. I can't see. You know.
It says there's 3 people watching.
All right. Anybody got any questions or anything? I don't want to see.
I see hello.
I don't see nothing.
From Jennifer Theory. Reese's Python says, "What's up, bro?
What's up, everybody?
I'm here.
I still can't see it.
You sound perfect. I see you perfect.
I can't. I don't see nothing. I don't see no words.
Hold on, guys. I'm coming to his rescue again.
You guys ready for this? No more making fun of me with my hair.
The other is Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. I do not see. I don't see. I put it up, but I don't see it there. See.
Oh, I can leave you my phone if you want. That way you can see the chat.
Do you think I could see that chat?
Yeah, I get to pick on him because he's blind.
I don't see it on here.
Because you're on Google Hangout and not
that. Well, that's the way they do it. Just give me a minute, guys. We'll figure this out.
Jennifer, thank goodness, Becky.
I don't know. Let me see here. No, I don't know where that went. Oh, there it is.
Move your fingers for a minute. Maybe you have to.
I don't think it's going to come up.
Because you're in.
Did it come up? I can't see. Somebody said something too.
/master. Everyone in the bar is watching.
Hey, telling you right now.
I guess I can just sit here.
/ is good.
I guess I can sit here and just tell you everyone's comments.
Yeah, that would
come up since.
That would be good. I was wondering if anybody had any questions.
You a moron.
That's okay. I'm allowed to be.
Moron.
Slid right off. See that? Slick, huh? See? Abuse. Now we got 4 viewers. I don't know how to get it up there. Anybody got any questions or anything about anything that we're doing here? I don't know. Jeff, get me up on a big screen, man.
No, don't. Because then I'll have to run and hide with my flabby grandma chicken arms.
That's okay. I like them.
Jennifer says, I'm surprised David's not watching. Mad Bio, what do you think of the... I can't read.
I can't even see it.
Is that...
Oh, the Pompeii?
Okay, I see. I have a hard time pronouncing some of these.
I think that's
all right, Jeff. See you later. Good luck. Have fun, and remember, I'm there with you in spirit, brother.
The Pompeii is very interesting. I like the red stripe. Exactly what it does with the clown is just amazing. And then the Pompeii in there, that's colors you haven't seen before.
Reese's Python.
Yeah.
Oh, Biomed also wants to know and the full magma project.
Oh yeah, that's all part of the whole thing.
Jeff said he's got to run.
All right, Jeff, see ya.
Reese's Python, she's going to be rubbing and slapping you bald now.
That's all right. The whole magma project, that's what I was just saying. It's just the colors are crazy.
Well, hello, good looking.
Oh, was Jay in the room? Yeah.
Let's see. Jennifer wants to know any breeding projects.
Well, right now I got a fire, the LSR fire with the normal, and the
And Jay's like in the dark.
always in the dark. Always in the dark. You got to stay
And
in
he goes,
the dark.
Andy's a sexy man, and he's giving you winky, kissy faces.
I'm right there with you, buddy. Yeah, the whole magma project's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Oh, my flabby fat chicken arms.
That's all right. Anything else? Oh no, that's about it. I don't know if anybody got any questions. I don't know.
No
I
one's
can't-
asking any questions yet.
Can't see anything. I wish I could figure it out how to get it up here. I'm gonna have to work on that to get it up here so I can see it myself. They make these screens here too small to see.
It's not my fault your eyesight's going bad.
It's not going that bad.
I just want to see something.
Oh, there we got it.
Yeah, but you're gonna be lagging here and you're recording here, but
Well,
this way you can still
I could do this.
There you
How's
go.
that?
See? The genius did it. Now you just lost your other
No, I didn't. No, I
screen.
didn't. There, I didn't. There we go.
The
There.
genius fixed it.
Now I can see it. That's pretty
Jay
interesting.
says you need glasses.
No. I could see just fine. See, I'm holding up 3 fingers. I can see perfectly
All
normal.
right, now that you got this, can I go back to what I'm
Yes,
doing?
I got this now. Mm-hmm. I had the same haircut. Very good haircut. Very good. Yeah.
Ow. And she disappears. Where'd she go? Oh no!
So, what's new with anybody? Did you see the video Jay put out about the pied boa?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to everybody in the room.
Oh, I was just like, I watched.
Any Hognose updates? Yeah, she just ate a few minutes ago. That'll be in tomorrow's vlog. She looks like she's getting bigger, so it's always good. And colubrids, they'll eat all the way up until they lay eggs, and sometimes they eat the eggs. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. So, so funny.
What are you saying? I look funny?
No,
Thanks. I knew I looked like a horse's butt. Now you really make me feel like.
she's so funny. Ah. I believe the pied boa did break the internet, the story and everything. That was crazy looking. I'm glad it's a true pied, because I've seen pieds in a lot of things like that were not true pieds. I've seen people that incubator problems made pied situations, and it was not genetically passed on, or the animal died after a while. But that one's a true pied. Let's hope it is genetic. I'm sure most things are genetic, even like in people, things are genetic. So it to me, it appears to be genetic. But then again, like with the albino retic, though, it took Bob Clark 2 years just to get the thing to eat on its own, and then he had to go from there. Once it was eating on its own, then he had to get it to come around to breed, and it wasn't an easy task. But interesting times. Like what Mad Bio was saying about how many of you guys seen that? The magma project and the Pompeii and all that Justin Kabalka's doing. That impressed me a lot. But then I was seeing people saying, well, they want to get this to do that and do that with it. Trust me, he's already done it, and you'll see it probably next year, no matter what it is you come up with. So, has anybody out there got any projects they want to talk about? Thank you for the tea, hon.
Even though you said I'm ugly looking.
I never said. They look amazing. Yeah. Oh, just like I was saying, I know he does, Jay. He's got it in every project. People think, well, something he came out with, he told you how to do it or whatever, and they think they're going to jump in and do it and take off with it, but he's already got it into everything. Red-eyed leucistics are pretty cool, I would think. You would think if you made a leucistic banana, you'd have a purple-eyed one, but I don't know if it works that way or not. You never seen that video, did you, of the magma? So.
Now, I've been educating myself on something else. Thank you very much.
What?
Can't tell you.
Did you hear what Theory Family Balls
said? How could I hear anything when I was in the other room and they're typing?
Oh. No, I was talking about, did you see it?
No, my phone's laying back here on the bed.
It was a video. Be like a cherry bomb. Yes, it would. Dots are delicious. That they are. But did you hear what Theory Family Ball said?
No,
I was talking about the Tarant. It was a comment he made today on our video that we put up today.
Yeah.
I showed him the dubia roaches, and I said, "Yeah, they're really good."
Yeah, I know. Thanks for the freaking warning on that one, you.
But I said they're good for tarantulas and for scorpions. And Theory Family Ball said scorpions would be nice, but Becky's going to say no. Hope to produce some this season. Cherry bombs, yep. Now what we need is a pied blood python. I don't know if there is one or not. I haven't been in the blood python. I mean, I've had them and stuff like that, but I haven't been following up on them that much. No, how'd that happen? Do you have any ideas of what happened?
What?
Jay said his on Instagram, he posted one of his female leopard geckos did the death roll on him.
Been there, done that.
There was photos of one, but it died. Well, that's a shame. How long ago was that, Jay, that it that there was photos of one and it died? Nah, she was like, not today on her. Becky has that problem with the one she calls, what do you call it?
What?
Which that one you got the nickname for? The real vicious one we have down there?
The one with the black eye?
Yeah. Well, I know what it is. It's the Max Snow. It's the snow, but what do you call it? Jefferina or something? Jefferina. Yeah. Take your finger and do a death roll too. Did it cut you at all? 8 to 10 years ago, wild caught. See, this is why we need to all get into a Google Hangout and we can all hang out together, talk like this. Everybody can see and hear everybody and everything. It would be very good. Do it once a week and everybody can get everything off. Yes, tarantulas do rule. I was reading that book today. Again, I'm about 150 pages in, and you learn a lot. There's a lot of information in that book. I don't know. It sits right here. I don't know if anybody else. This is the book to get. It has everything in it. How's the weather out here? Well, today was 40. Tomorrow we're getting a bad storm again, snow and everything. And then next week it's supposed to be in the 30s again. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, it is an outstanding book. I'm just amazed at all the information that's in there. The people who wrote that book really put time and effort into it. You've read it 6 times? Nah, I just got to get the names down. I got, I'm getting better at names with the scientific names. It's not easy. Somebody said there's a website, I don't know what it's called, that you can go to and it helps you pronounce them scientific names out properly. Because, I mean, I could do a whole bunch of them, but there's a few out there that it's like, whoa. And I like in the book how it tells you how they got their name, how they've changed the name. It's in the whole section there called the name game, I think. So it's cold out there, Jay? So how many people are going to try to make Tinley in October? I know Becky and I are going to try to make it in October. And we got a few other people that we talked to are going to try to make it in October. Maybe we'll see you there, Jay. If we all go, we'll have to all meet up somewhere. Theory Family Balls, are you going to try to make it to Tinley next October? Oh, good. Jade's going on in October. I don't know if she heard me. She's got headphones on back there. Hamsters. Hamsters, Reese, they are the most vicious animal pound for pound in the world. I ran a pet store for 15 years. Let me tell you, I've seen them do some amazing things. See you later, Reese's Pythons. Watching hamster porn. He's always putting up hamster porn. Yeah, you couldn't go this weekend. I'd have to travel so far, so I can only pick one. And it can't be this time of year. It has to be in October. So I might like to go to the one in Arlington, Texas, too, one year, but I don't know. Yeah. Hamsters. I'm telling you right now, Becky, you know my thing with hamsters.
Did you read what I wrote?
Yeah, I just read it. That's why I said you know my thing with hamsters, man. Hello, Rockstar. Hamsters are vicious.
Oh, they are poor
Look, I'm missing a finger from one. They're vicious.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11 hours for you too? Wow, it's really about the same distance then.
11 hours for who?
To go to Tinley. So Jay, you got any interesting breeding projects coming up? 3 hours for you. Yeah, you see, you live close. If I live close, I'd go all the time. But no, it's 11 hours for me too. So I would like to. I forget. What kind of bow is you breeding this year, Jay? Very good. You're gonna make any albinos this year? Jay, I got a question for you. What is your favorite strain of albino? Do you like the kale strain, or do you like the sharp strain better? My opinion, I think the kale strain holds its color better. That's just my opinion because it stays. I think it stays, doesn't fade out as much. Oh yeah, she's still eating, so she's not Rockstar. Yeah, she's still eating, so she's not gravid yet. I'm still putting males with her and stuff, and she's still doing lockup. So got a gravid carpet and 2 possible ones still breeding. Very good, Jay. Got Andy hamsters for his birthday. Just do not tell him when I can read it. You can give me hamsters all you want. I don't even have to open them up. I'll just dump them right in a snake cage. Sorry, I had to say it. Oh yeah, you don't like the kale strains? What kind of species? Mad Bio. Yeah, thank you, Rockstar. I'm hoping. I got the temperature right. I've been checking her. She's doing lockups. I check her temperature, her body temperature. She's like right at 81 to 82 degrees, her body temperature. So we'll see how it goes. I like carpets, but the only carpets you can hold this against me, I guess, is I like the give me a minute. I'm drawing a blank. How can I draw a blank on?
What?
I'm drawing a blank on carpet pythons. On carpet pythons. The brittle eye. That's what it is. Took me a minute. Boom.
Well, my carpet's burgundy.
Yeah, I know. And I like diamond pythons too. So look at those.
I don't know how big do diamond ones come. Will it fit on my finger?
Sure. See, that's what I'm talking about, the Carl line. Because I like the Carl. Oh, sorry, I had an itch on the back. Well, yeah. I wish somebody was working with just some plain old ordinary Suriname red-tailed boas. They're hard to find.
What?
What? I'm talking to...
Oh, I thought you were talking. I got headphones on. I can't hear you.
I want to... I got a retic in the basement, and it ain't too big yet. I could tell you guys a story about it. It was pretty funny. But went to feed it. I had tongs, and I was holding the tongs up like this, and they were long tongs. They were 2-foot tongs, I guess. And the rat was just hanging here, like right here on the tongs. I hold it. I pulled the tub open about, I don't know, 6 inches, maybe 7 inches. And it flew out and grabbed them. And I could feel the wind by my face. And I grabbed that rat and pulled it. And I told Becky, I came upstairs and I told Becky, and she's like, well, if you would have been screaming and I ran down and seen it on your face, I would have videotaped it first. Yeah, they're cool though. I mean, it's only during feeding time, but other than that, nice as could be. But like with any big animal, there are potential hazards, and you have to be aware of that when you get them. That's with anything. So then, Jay, how can you tell? Oh, that's how carbs. How can you tell if it's a true Carl then? Alexis. Did you guys hear Alexis back here? She talks all the time. Got to see the parents. Yep. Do you have any Carl? Jay, do you have any in your collection? It's a want to be. Yeah. No. What all do you have in your collection, Jay, if you don't mind me asking, other than the bows you have and the carpets you have? Do you have any ball pythons or any king snakes or anything or stuff like that we haven't seen yet? I had a sun glow Carl, but that happens. People ask me all the time why stuff can die like that, and my answer is that they're so bred in captivity that we just see it happen more. And it's just like, people. Why do people die? They just die one day. It can just happen. Bloods. I've seen your bloods. Very nice. I'm a big blood fan. I've had several. I used to have what was it? 6 of them in the collection? You're not scaring me, hon. I heard you coming this time. You just wanted me to jump on the screen and go, ah!
I know.
Fall on the floor. Yep, just happens. I have to agree. Mm-hmm. I got we got retics, we got king snakes, gopher snakes. Everybody's seen our gopher snakes. Hog nose. I don't show everything. Oh, okay. Understand. Just like I don't tell anybody anything. I'll tell you a little story. The nursing homes and stuff had us coming out doing shows for them and showing all our stuff off. And the town found out about it. So the newspaper lady come over and said, can I do a report on you for the thing? So we did one. We were in the paper every day for 6 months because we had to fight the town to win. We won. Can I help you?
I'm just watching you.
Oh, well, watch me on there like that there. Yeah, everyone has secrets. I know. People are going to be thinking, what the heck's going on with these two?
Ow.
Well, wait, stop. Yeah, we had to fight the whole town to keep our collection because they were trying to say that they were dangerous. You know what they were worried about? You know what the mayor at the meeting, you know what his biggest concern was? Oh, go ahead, hon. Tell him what his concern was. No, tell him what the concern was.
He was afraid it was going to come up his toilet and bite his wanker.
He was scared he would be sitting on a toilet and it would come up and grab him from underneath. That was their concern. I had to prove to them that if it got out here, it would not live. I agree.
What?
He only shows what he's got because he doesn't want to show anybody anything because he doesn't want people to get ideas and get shot.
That hurts.
Well, glad you guys won. Oh, yeah, so are we. Then the next law they tried to come out with was the next law they came out with, the next one they were trying to pass was you can only have 2 pets. That was it. Until we went and people got a fish tank. There's 20 fish in a tank. What happens? You can only have 2 fish in there. Just ignorance. Yep. You're not bothering me, so I don't know what you're doing.
Obviously, I'm bothering you if you keep pushing me away.
Because people want to see you. They're like, crazy town. Yeah, it is. It's crazy town. It's because I live in a small little town. There, I'm just gonna. Will you stop? Jeez.
I want to tell you a secret.
No, you're not telling me a secret because it'll get me all. No.
Well, let me tell you
No, I don't need no secrets. I don't want to know any secrets.
Andrew Joseph.
Now everybody knows my middle name.
Good, I'm glad. Oh, and by the way, people, he wants to be called Andrew from now on, not Andy.
You just had to say something, didn't you?
You told me to.
I did not. Okay, my name is. I've always been called Andrew, and the only people I've ever had call me Andy is. Oh yeah, no. The only one I call me Andy is usually her. But if you guys want to call me Andy, you can. You guys can call me Drew, Andrew, Andy. I don't care. I don't know where she got that from. Okay, Andrew, not a problem. Jay, I wasn't talking about. I don't care if you call me Andrew, Jay. I don't care. It's fine. I'm only. Now you got Jay mad at me, thinking I'm mad at him or something.
I didn't say you were mad. I will never call him Andrew because that's what I call my son.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You better text him and let him know I'm not upset.
You can just tell him.
I'm not upset that you called me Andy, Jay.
Sleeper hole.
I go through this all the time. You're turning me red, hon.
Let's see how red we can get them.
No, I turned purple after that.
I can't get mad at you. You have my
Thought
dog.
so. Oh. Which she'll be sending some out again soon, Jay. Plus, we're going to do a giveaway. But if you don't win, don't worry. We'll hook you up with some. Oh, my eye itches. They say you should never rub your eye. I know. Top hand first. Well, that's what keeps us young, but it still didn't help me here because I turned gray a little bit. Don't worry about it, Theory. David, right? Is your name David, if I'm not mistaken? Happy dance. Woo. Yeah, I went to school, and this started way back, and I was in the first grade, and the teacher says, "What do you like to be called, Andy or Andrew?" And I said, "My name is Andrew, not Andy." And it's just been, everybody called me Drew, but Andy's just, I don't know. Just for gray. I try. It's easier just to cut it off. Can't all be young like you, Jay, huh?
Can't all be good looking like Jay.
This is life experience turns this gray.
Oh,
David,
don't get me started with that name.
David, yep. My son's name is David. Everybody calls him Dave, and it drives her crazy. Gandalf, yeah. Or what's the other one? Gandalf the white or Gandalf the gray? Maybe I'll turn all white. Maybe it'll turn all white someday. That's mean.
What's mean?
I think calling me Gandalf the Gray.
We won't tell him what I call you.
No, this is a family-friendly channel. Family friendly. Hey, Sarah Tyndall's in the house. Did they not do a good video the other day, the Tyndalls? Mm-hmm. That was hilarious. The redhead and the blonde.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Listen, I thought that was so funny. If you guys didn't check their channel out yet or don't watch them, you guys need to go check their channel out. They have an excellent channel. They have everything. They have geckos. They have venomous. They have retics. They have tarantulas. Everything. And they have everything. It's just a great show. They have sugar gliders. You enjoying yourself at Tinley Park? I can't wait to see what Edward comes home with because he got that cage all set up for after Tinley. Most men. I don't know what you trying to say. What are you trying to say?
Why is it that most men that can grow a beard can't grow to hair?
Is that a shot at me, Jay? It could be. I can grow hair. I just shave it off. Top. No, I got hair on my top of my head. I just all shaved off. Yep. One gecko. Can't tell. Laugh, one gecko. I don't think that was a gecko cage, though. I think that was a that Edward Tyndall had set up. I was personally thinking it was a tarantula cage or something. We will see. Can't wait to see what you guys bring home. These?
What? That's just...
One of these? Yeah, they are pretty good, huh? Here.
This is just the 1 pound bag. What I sent Jay was double this.
Yeah.
So Jay, how many 2 pound bags do you want? Since that's what I sent you last time.
Yeah, it's gonna fall. See?
Well, if you wouldn't mess with it, it wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh. Oh.
What's you got a picture of here?
Nothing.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
LOL.
That was funny. We'll send you some bags. I can't wait to see them, Sarah.
So what's that? You want 2 2 pound bags? 4 2 pound bags. I can only fit 2 in a box.
That's in 2 boxes. How hard was that to figure out?
Tell you later.
Okie dokie.
I'll grab them next time I go food shopping. Because they're cheaper in Minot than they are here where we live.
Oh, no doubt. Around here, they're expensive as hell.
And I'm not going to say what I paid for that little 1 pound bag here.
Probably more than you paid for the 2 2-pound bags.
Yeah.
But they're like drugs. You get addicted.
I know. I just had to go steal those out of Emma's bedroom.
He's laughing. Jay said that's funny. I used to work with a guy, Jay. He was a professional boxer for a while. His name was Vinny Bergese. I don't know if you ever heard of him or not. But yeah, I worked with him when I lived in Philadelphia. He's from Philly. You got giant? Yes, we have some super giants. Do you have any, Jay? Theory Family Boss says they're $5 for a 1 pound bag where he's at. You need 1 or 3 of the super giants.
Bodie's there?
You got to be kidding me. Can I see that? Jeff made the live stream. Can you guys go figure? Yes. Ours are super. He'll never leave. He will never leave. Yeah. Ours are Sun Glow super giants from Tremper. So I forget what I was going to say. Yeah. Shocking. What's shocking? What are you going to try to start breeding them or something? I have my little paper here that I can look up real quick as to what our super giants are exactly. I have it written down and I have it in my computer too. That Jeff made.
We are killing it tonight.
Let me see where's my. Oh, crap. Hold on, guys. You guys promise not to laugh at me?
No.
Hon, I got to put my glasses on because I can't see this. We have a super giant, super hypo carrot tail, and then we got super giant temper sun glows. Are the other ones? No, you won't. You promise. This is my jump to sheet. It's got a lot of stuff written on it. Oh yeah, they're cool, ain't they, Sarah? The super giants and the giants. Yeah, that's all on there, hon. What ain't bad? You notice Uber here? He must be home sleeping early tonight, huh? Let me know when you have some for sale this spring. I will do what I can. There's already a waiting list, but I could bump you up. You didn't get notified? Nah, most people don't. And I don't know why that is. YouTube is just goofing up lately. It's crazy. Like you were saying, Jay, just crazy what's going on. The other day you put a video up and I had to have my friend send me the link to your video because even when I went to your page, Jay, it wasn't showing up as you put the video up. And then I was able to watch it. Once I watched it, it showed up. It was crazy. Yeah. I'm too sexy for my. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's doing it to big channels too. What do you guys think of doing a some of you guys doing a like a live stream, like maybe once every 2 weeks or once a week or something, where we all sit down and have like a little thing? I had to set up one before called the Reptile Round Table with Granddaddy Herps and we even set up a page on Facebook for it called the Reptile Round Table. You guys can go look it up. But you know, once we went to go get started, Anthony from Granddaddy Herps, his wife had a baby and things like that were happening. Life got in the way. But if you guys wanted to do one, we could set one up. And like Jay, you could be in it. I could be in it. And anybody. And we'll just set it up where we can all talk.
Who would want to talk to you? I try to avoid it at all costs.
I know you do. But there might be somebody out there who wants to.
Oh, by the way, when I went to the store and I came home, I went next door and closed up.
Oh, did you? Thank you. Yeah. It's crazy what they're doing. So would you like to be involved in that, Jay? Also, because we can get it set up that way.
No, don't do it.
She says don't do it. Yep. I agree. We could talk about topics that are in the news for reptiles and stuff, or just future projects and stuff that we have. Yeah, I have to agree. It does sound good, and it does sound like a plan. We'll just have to get it together and work out the details. Start off small, work our way up bigger. We can. We are junkies to dots. I'm not really addicted to dots because, as you see, I had one. Not a big deal to me, but Becky and the kids are definite dot junkies. Uper's a dot junkie. Jeff is a dot junkie. Jay sounds like he's now addicted, so he's a dot junkie.
Am I getting people addicted to crack?
Close. You're getting them addicted to dots. Dot recovery. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pretzel crack.
You making fun of me because I'm fat?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna burp.
You go, yeah, see, that's how they get you. They get you hooked on one bag, and then you have to constantly be getting the bags. I'm surprised you can find them there, David. It's definitely a North Dakota product, and I don't. The guy must have them shipped in just specifically or something, because it's we've talked to Dots, and they do other things too, but the Dots are specifically North Dakota.
Jay, do you like chocolate?
Oh, you're hurting me. I didn't do much today other than watching ours. Oh. Okay. No.
No. Oh, okay, never mind.
Haha.
Because they make a chocolate bar with the Dots pretzels mixed in the chocolate.
They say pride of North Dakota right on them. I know.
Ow.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Itching my ear.
I'll tell you a secret.
No, you don't. I don't need to know no secrets right now. No, because last time you don't.
Not a chocolate guy.
I don't even like cake. He doesn't like sweets. I already know the secret.
What do you, no,
Write it down somewhere. No. No, I don't like that secret. Stop it.
He doesn't like my secret. And he hurt my nose.
I'm sorry. Does that feel better?
No.
Was it Jay? Was it you who commented like the rings I make? Oh, you stop. Out of coins. This is a silver 50-cent piece.
How do you think I can use?
So sweet.
I made Irish potatoes today, people.
Oh, they're good.
Anyone know what an Irish potato
Yeah, how
is?
many people know what an Irish potato is? Yes, they're cool.
Do you want me to go get one so you can see what an Irish potato looks like?
Don't grab a real potato either. You should try to bite me. Yeah, they are cool. I have this one stretched out to a size 17 and a half. Yeah. They have a rereader, they call it. This is the reads on the one side. You can put a read reader and reread the other side, but I don't. But this is silver. It fits me good. Yeah, the priest, he does have an Irish last name because the priest who married us was Irish, and his name was Hickey.
I don't.
He don't know what they are. And
What's an Irish potato?
who did you just tag in a theory, or David?
But if you don't like sweets, you will not like these.
Because you can only have one. Come on. Oh, yeah, see? They say it right on there. Pride of North Dakota. Yeah, I noticed. It's an empty bag. I'm surprised. The guy must have tried them somewhere and contacted them and wants them sent in. Has them sent in or something. Sorry, guys. What, on Instagram? Let me see. Give me 1 second, Jay. I'm going to try to find it. Oh. Jay's finger after the death roll.
I never got that bad.
Oh, that's you when you owned your own gym, Jay? Jim Jay. Huh. So I used to kickbox. Oh yeah, Jay. Funny. Jim Jay. Before my back got real bad, I did a little bit of kickboxing myself, but then my back got really bad and it wasn't happening no more. But my cousin took it to the extreme. Oh, Muay Thai. Canelo. He went and became. He got. How far did he go with that?
Who?
Jimmy. With kickboxing and stuff. He took it. He even had some professional fights. And then he stopped because he had kids, started getting him married and had kids. And then he got in trouble. Always does stuff to get in trouble.
Yeah, like beating up cops when they come in his house.
He here's a little story. We lived in Philadelphia, you know, because that's where we were born and raised and all. And he
No. That's where you were born.
Raised, not you.
Raised there, I was.
Born there. Okay, we'll take that back. She was born down south. Anyway, my cousin, he caught his girlfriend with drugs, or it was his wife at the time, right? And she took off running to try to, because she hit him, picked up the statue and she threw it and hit him and he was bleeding. So she took off running and he chased her down, brought her back to the house, and he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't going to hit her or anything. He just wanted to find out what was going on. And a cop seen him, grab her by the arm and drug her back to the house. Well, when the cop came up to the house, cop came in and said, "Sir, I seen you grab her. You have to go with me. I have to take you in because it's the law or whatever." And he said, "No, you ain't taking me nowhere." Well, then the cop called in backup. Well, another cop came and the cops are like, "You have to come with us." And he's like, "I will not." Well, they called their sergeant out, and the sergeant of the 26th police district came out in Philadelphia. There had to be 100 cops there. And my cousin was sitting there, and the cops walked in, and they were like, the captain was like, "You have to come with us. You know, we don't want to fight you or nothing." They were trying to talk him into going with him. And he said, "Look around my room here," in his living room. And he goes, "You see all these trophies, all these awards and all that? It's going to take more than you guys to take me." He's the detective, the head guy goes, "All right, then, fine." He called in a squad to come in and they tasered him and they took him out anyway. I don't know what he was thinking. He was just so mad. Oh yeah, he made it go from bad to worse. And when he got out, he didn't go to jail or anything, but they took him down for questioning and they had to get him to calm down and all this stuff. When he got out, he did the right thing. He left his wife. He got a divorce. He's got the kids because she got on drugs, and now he's doing fine. He's remarried, got a beautiful wife, some more kids. Everything is fine, but it just goes to show you how in a split second you can take something from this and make it way out of control. If he would have just said, "Okay, I'll go with you," or whatever, everything would have been fine. But they had to tase him because he was like, "I'm not going in and you're not taking me without a fight." And there had to be 100 cops there. But he straightened it all out. And he said he wouldn't have been able to straighten everything out because he used to have a real bad temper until he started taking kickboxing and all. And yep. Kickboxing, he said, he took up Kempo, then he took up kickboxing, and he's like a 5th or 6th degree belt in Kempo, and then he took up boxing and kickboxing, and he says it mellowed him out. So I did take it for a while, and then I I didn't hurt myself, but my back was bothering me real bad. But our son David did really good in Kempo. Just took off with it. Then we moved. So yeah, it helps. So anybody doing anything big this weekend besides being a Tinley? I moved because I said the day I walked out my front door and there was a guy selling drugs outside my house, and I could have went out with a baseball bat and beat him half to death. Instead of doing that, I said it's easier just to move. And the guys at the bar, it was, you know, they were like, "Oh, you could have did it. We would have covered it up." I'm like, "No. It was time for us to move."
And the sad part is, they would have.
Oh, I know they would have. They would have. They weren't. They were a group of people that lived on the corner in that bar that you just didn't mess with, you know. So I just said, we'll just pack up and move. So we moved here, where drugs are here, but, you know, drugs are everywhere. But I could keep my kids from seeing it as much as I couldn't there. I mean, it was everywhere, and the big cities have it everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere here, but in the bigger cities, they do it right out in the open. Where here, they try to keep it discreet and not let anybody know that they're the ones selling the drugs or the one doing the drugs. Where in Philadelphia, you walk down the street and a dude's sitting there right on the step doing drugs. Oh, whatever, you know, it's just easier just to move on. See, Jay said I was smart for moving us all here.
What?
I said Jay said I was smart for moving us all here.
Oh, I finally got that out. It's been hurting me all day. It's a piece of coconut.
I've driven through Bloomington. Where was that one place we stayed at? You know, me and Becky, when we were moving here, we were driving through because we had all our stuff, and my kids were back in Philadelphia with my parents
And my dad.
and Becky's parents, and we were driving through Illinois. And where was that? Joliet? Was it Joliet, Illinois?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how you pronounce it, Joliet, Illinois. We were staying at a hotel in Joliet, Illinois. Okay, right outside of Chicago. And I think it was Joliet. Anyway, make the story. There was a commotion going on right next door to the hotel. It was right in our hotel, and then there was the hotel right next door. And we heard all this commotion. The cops were there, and then we turned on the news, and there was a mob hit right next door. They killed the boss in the hotel that was right next to our hotel room. You remember that, hon?
Yeah, but it's nothing I'm not used to.
I'm just saying, they just killed the guy right in a hotel room next to us. It was a big mob hit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, that's where we stayed. If we would have known it ain't no joke, we wouldn't have stayed there. Have you been there, Jay? I'm sure you have. I wonder what they even asked. It was interesting. Didn't bother us to stay anywhere because we were from like Kensington, which is in Philadelphia, which is probably I have an aunt who moved from to Peoria, Illinois, lived there her whole life. Well, not her whole life, but raised her kids there and all. Well, if we would have known that, we would have asked you a good place to stay if we'd known you then. Yeah, you can look it up. Kensington, Philadelphia. It's one of the worst sections of the city, I guess you could say. I'll have to let my mom know that Peoria is bad because that was her sister who moved there. That was not her sister, her aunt. And well, that would be my great aunt, but that was her aunt, and that was. I don't even think she may not even be alive anymore, for all I know. You sure that ain't just the S being silent isn't just a slang thing? I don't know. Because I hear people say Illinois and Illinois. I don't know. Yeah, there's nasty parts in Milwaukee too. I've been there too. You had a bunch of friends that were killed in Illinois, or I mean in Milwaukee, or the other two towns, Peoria or something. Illinois, yeah. So now when I'm in Illinois, I need to know. When I'm in Illinois, I just need to say Illinois, huh? Just yeah, in Peoria, yeah. See, it's funny how the slangs work across this country. You get to Philly and everybody says water instead of water. They say water. Things like that. Just like they say Jeep, or did they say John in Philadelphia? Like if I say go get me that John, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Or if I say it's on the John in there, they know what I'm talking about when I say it's on the John. Or G. I don't know how many of you guys know what G it means. And here's a question for you. Does it bother you if somebody says Illinois or Illinois? Oh, I've had that happen too. They say you're texting too much on here. Yeah, crazy. Just funny. Well, then you can tell outsiders when they're there, right? Well, that's an outsider saying Illinois instead of Illinois. Have you lived there your whole life, Jay? Very good. Well, guys, I think I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks for watching. I had a blast. We're going to have to, Jay, I'll be texting you on how, we'll have to set up the Hangouts to where we can, oh, you also lived in Texas when you were a kid. Did you like Texas? Becky lived in Texas. She lived in Tarleton, Texas. You like Texas, didn't you, hon? Yeah, so.
But I won't tell you why I had to live in Texas.
Yeah, I missed the weather. Yeah. See, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for a while, and I loved it there. Becky hated.
Well, he must have lived more southern than me, because the day we left Texas to move back to Philadelphia, there was an ice storm.
Yeah. Yeah. Where out in Texas did you live, Jay? I've been to Tempe too, but I liked Phoenix. I just loved Phoenix. Becky didn't like it because the day I took her to Phoenix, it was 122 degrees, the hottest day ever recorded. And we pull into this gas station, and she gets out of the car. And she's 9 months pregnant, or 8 months pregnant, and she's like, She got right back in the air conditioned car. She didn't like it at all. I liked Phoenix. I thought it was great. I loved every bit of Phoenix.
Yeah, well, you can go live in Phoenix all you want.
No, because you won't never lived in Phoenix, so that ain't gonna happen. San Antonio. Yeah, he lived further south than you. Like I said, she lived in Tarleton. Hey, Junior Gems and Reptiles in Life. Yeah. Texas is humid. Texas also, I've been to Texas. Texas also has big bugs. Reminds me of Oklahoma. We lived in, you get horse flies, little bugs look like that big, fly around and bite you. But in Oklahoma and Texas, the horse flies are horse flies. My father-in-law got his brother. Was it his brother got bit by the horse fly and had to go to the hospital and get stitches? Mark.
Yeah.
He was outside and the horse fly flew and landed on his arm and bit him, and he had to go get stitches. That's how big the horse flies are down there. Yeah, rabbits are big too. Very nice. Junior Gems. Never been to San Antonio, though, but I've been to Texas. There's only a few states I haven't been to. Maine, Hawaii, Alaska, Vermont. No, was I? Oh, I haven't been to Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Junior Gems, you're from Virginia, right? No, I've never been to Hawaii either, and I don't even know, I wouldn't mind going visit it once, but I wouldn't want to live there because you can't own anything. You can't own any. I mean, they're strict on the wildlife that you can own. Becky was born in Virginia, Roanoke. You need to do a video on it, Junior Gems, so we can all see what it looks like. See how it looks. It's like Alaska, too. Everything's imported, so everything's expensive. There are places in this country like that, too, that are real, just outrageously priced stuff. And it all goes on where you live in the scenery. Yeah. Well, that's like Philadelphia, too. The taxes were crazy. You get outside of Philadelphia. We had some people that lived in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, which is right outside of Philadelphia. It's like it touches the city. And your property taxes, how much were the property taxes for Jason and Christine? Wasn't that like $10,000 a year or something? And it was a tiny little house. It was like $10,000 a year. It was crazy. Well, Junior Gems, I hope your mom knows about it. CMC Ed's on, hon. CMC Reptiles. What's up, buddy? How's that California weather? I heard it's raining. It's coming this way, though, because we're going to get a lot of snow here in the next couple days, they said. Again. Well, that's cool then, Junior Gems. Yeah, see, I suppose it's convenience. And where's that at, Rockstar? It was pretty. Yeah, well, it was sunny here today, but they're calling for snow tomorrow through Monday, so I suppose that's coming this way. Mobile, Alabama. Now, I've never been to Alabama. I don't even think there's a. You know, the only thing that's really I don't like about where I live is there's no shows close to me. The closest show is like in Minneapolis or something. They're going to try to get one again. They had one here a few years ago. They're going to try to get them again, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Last year they were going to have one in October here, but they canceled it because it was the same weekend as the show of Tinley. Yeah, drastic temperatures. Yeah, Junior Gems. One day here it was minus 75, and the next day it was like 30. It was 100-degree difference in temperatures. Windows broke because of the extreme temperature change. No, you don't like Alabama, Rockstar? Well, I don't know how cold you get there in where you live at, Jay, but yeah, here it gets cold. If I go back on my videos, I don't know if I have it up no more, but I got one on my Facebook of my son David going outside with a cup of coffee and throwing it in the air, and it turned to snowflakes before it hit the ground. That was a few years ago. Nothing happens there. Ed, are you still in here? See, you know what negative temperatures are all about. Most people, a lot of people don't, but I know David does. I know you do. I've looked everywhere for that rat food and cannot find it anywhere. I suppose, I don't even know if what's the name would ship it. We get used to it, Rockstar. You do definitely get used to it. Like, I'll walk out in shorts and my flip-floppy shoes on all the time. So my sandals, I should say. I go out in them all the time. Yeah. When we go into the negatives here, Junior Gems, it stays there for months. Ask. No. Well, everybody heard you now. Now they're all going to say they saw it, even if they didn't. Ed, could you ask him if he ships for me? Yeah, so do I, Junior Gems. I got shorts on all the time. The only time I don't put shorts on is if we're going out to a restaurant or to a big store or something. Congrats, Junior Gems. All right. Let me know how much shipping is and how much they are. Okay.
If we saw, you see my Heiners? All right. Good night, Rockstar. Well, I know he ships all over the world, but does he ship that all over the world? Well, if you saw my Heiners, at least it was clean.
Because I don't even see him selling that on. I was on his website and I didn't see it on there. I could have missed it though, because I've ordered stuff from him before and he shipped here. So I don't know if he ships the rat food though. Jay said he was kidding, hon. He was kidding. Yeah, that's cheap. The stuff I buy is way more than that. Yeah, I had $5.40 earlier, so they must have ran because of the fee. Yeah, leopard geckos are cool. I got a lot of leopard geckos. I've never had fat-tailed geckos, though. That's one thing I've never had. Okay. Did you like the fat-tailed geckos? Were they similar to the leopard geckos? I've never had them. My dream gecko, though, to have would be a Rhacodactylus leachianus. That's what I want one. A pure. It's my dogs right here. Nobody can see you, boy. It is a Bad Axe 6600 or a 9300 or something. I don't know. I'd have to take it out to look at the whole thing. Do I sound good? Yeah. See, I don't like crickets. Anything that has to eat crickets and that's it, I don't know if I can own. Crickets are they stink. Easy to breed crickets, but they just stink. Hey, hon. 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 She fell asleep, guys. Anyway, I couldn't tell you Junior Gems. I don't know. I've never priced them before. Yeah, crickets are bad, man. I don't like them. I can't remember what it was. They have they have something in their exoskeleton that is not good for to feed like your crick geckos and stuff all the time. I can't remember what it was. Well, that's probably a good price then. So, yeah, I know there's something in the crickets that they shouldn't. There's a lot of something in a cricket that you shouldn't maintain an animal on all the time. Yeah, see, that is a good price. I don't know what they go for. My leopard geckos eat pretty much anything I put in there. Dubia roaches, super worms. I love my banana ball. Well, guys, Becky fell asleep, so I think I'm going to hop off here so I don't wake her up by talking. So, yeah, Dubia roaches. I have a colony. Started off with 4 roaches. Now I got thousands, but I've added some to it too. So, thanks everybody for joining in. We'll have to do this again. Like Jay, I'll get in touch with you during the week here. We'll have to work something out to work it out to where we can all get on and do a live stream where we talk back and forth. So, later, everybody. Yeah, that'll wake her up. That's funny. Put Sour Patch Kids on hers. I'm going to tell her you said that. That's funny because that probably will work. Night, everyone.